Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session designed to help activate either dormant neural networks or to create new empowering, new ways of thinking, new beliefs, new ideas, new ways of being. And this is actually what I love doing, which is nested loops. It's this idea of levels of disassociation. The client that I was working with had actually seen the original painting of Van Gogh's Starry Night. And I appreciate if you're in the States right now, you probably pronounce it Van Gogh. Here in the UK, we pronounce it Van Gogh. I don't know how it's actually meant to be pronounced. But the client had seen the original Starry Night of Van Gogh. And therefore, that held meaning for them. They could picture it in their mind's eye. And I think a lot of people can. It's quite a famous painting. And what the client also had described is that the way that they imagine neurons in their mind is almost like a kelp forest. Now, I didn't know what a kelp forest was, but I Googled imaged it. And it's this kind of under the ocean, you have these kind of plants that kind of are bedded in the seabed, but then they go up towards the surface. And they're bigger than trees in many cases because they keep growing upwards and they're very thick. But you've got all of these kind of things and they move with the currents. So they're kind of plants that kind of move in the ocean under the water. And that for them was the perfect metaphor for neural pathways. So stage one is almost stepping into the Starry Night painting. Step two is making your way through the painting into an ocean with a kelp forest and then interacting with the representation of brand new neural networks and neural pathways to activate powerful positive changes. It's a nested loop. It's levels of disassociation. It's very metaphorical. And I think if you like the more kind of esoteric and slightly different hypnosis sessions, I think you'll appreciate this. So find a quite comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of tension, stress, or worries to feel like they're disappearing gradually and incrementally. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel that you're drifting to a place where powerful, positive changes take place. As you breathe in and breathe out, notice your eyes relaxing, feeling heavier. With each breath, allow yourself to sink deeper into relaxation. Feel the surface beneath you supporting your entire body and allow yourself to let go of any tension with each and every exhale. And as you continue to breathe deeply and rhythmically, imagine a warm, gentle wave of relaxation starting at the top of your head, and feel it slowly cascading down, relaxing your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw. And this wave moves down your neck, releasing any tightness, flowing down into your shoulders, your arms, all the way to the tips of your fingers. When you breathe in even deeper, and as you exhale for longer. As you allow this soothing sensation to flow through your chest, your back, your abdomen, and relaxing every muscle. Feel it moving down your hips, down through your legs, all the way to your feet and toes. Your entire body is now resonating in this peaceful, calming energy. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine standing before Vincent Van Gogh's masterpiece, Starry Night. Imagine staring into the picture, seeing the details of the brushstrokes. See the swirling blues and vibrant yellows draw you in. Notice how the stars shimmer and the night sky seems alive with motion and energy. And as you gaze into the painting, feel yourself stepping forward and merging into the canvas. As you imagine that you are now inside the starry night. Look around. See the tall conifers and see the swirling skies above you. The luminous stars casting a gentle glow on everything around. Feel the cool night air brushing against your skin, and the whispers of the universe echo softly in your ears. And imagine walking through this enchanting landscape. Each step takes you deeper into this magical world. A world where the boundaries between reality and imagination blur. The stars seem to guide you, forming a path that leads you onward. And as you follow this celestial path, you notice in the distance a shimmering body of water. That the path leads you to the edge of a vast ocean, its surface reflecting the swirling, shining sky above. The moonlight dances on the gentle waves, inviting you to explore further. And maybe you can imagine a small boat waiting just for you at the water's edge. As you step onto the boat, you feel completely safe and supported as the boat begins to glide smoothly across the water, carrying you effortlessly toward the horizon. And as you sail, the waters become even more tranquil, almost transparent. And imagine staring into the waters and seeing beneath the surface a magnificent underwater world awaiting. The boat gently comes to a stop, and you feel drawn to dive into the warm, welcoming ocean. No longer a starry night, but a sunrise in the same style of the painting. You submerge into the warm ocean and use the power of your imagination in this multiverse to find that you can breathe easily underwater, feeling free and weightless. And before you lies a vast kelp forest, swaying gracefully with the currents, and each strand of kelp glows softly, illuminated by pulses of light traveling along its length. And what if these lights represent your thoughts, ideas, and memories, flowing seamlessly through this intricate network? Swim deeper into the forest, observing how each glowing pathway connects with others, forming a harmonious and living organism. This is the embodiment of your mind's neural networks. Beautiful, dynamic, and full of life. As you move through the kelp, notice how new strands begin to emerge and grow. These new pathways reach out, connecting with existing ones, symbolizing the formation of new beliefs, new ways of thinking, perhaps even a renewed identity. As you feel the excitement of endless possibilities, as your mind constantly expands and evolves. Surrounded by this mesmerizing display, allow yourself to absorb the energy of this place. Feel the empowerment flowing through you as the glowing lights intensify, representing your unlimited self-belief and potential. As you can't help but think to yourself, I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. My thoughts create my reality, and I choose empowering, positive thoughts. I embrace new ideas and perspectives that elevate my life, and I am open to the magic of luck and synchronicities unfolding in my favor. You don't just think these thoughts, you feel these affirmations resonating deeply within you, each one strengthening the glowing connections in your neural forest. And as you continue to explore, you notice that the light pulses are synchronizing, creating harmonious patterns throughout the kelp forest. This harmony symbolizes the alignment of your inner world with the universe, opening the door to magical manifestations. And maybe you can visualize moments of luck and synchronicity appearing in your life. Opportunities arising just when you need them. Meeting people who inspire and support you. Events unfolding that lead you toward your grandest dreams. So feel gratitude for these experiences, knowing that by thinking big and believing in yourself, you attract these wonderful occurrences into your life and your future. Here, in this magical kelp forest of neural connections, maybe you can decide on something new to believe, a new part of your identity. Or perhaps there's a neural network responsible for pain that you want to simply turn off. Allow yourself to do whatever you choose to do in this magical forest. As you decide to return to the boat, taking all of those empowering changes back with you. So you swim upwards, leaving the kelp forest, but keeping its glow within your heart. And you surface beside the boat and climb back in, feeling renewed and invigorated. And the boat carries you back to the shore where you first began. And the sunrise has turned into daytime and back into that starry night. And when you step out onto the land, notice that the starry night sky is even more brilliant than before. The swirling stars seem to celebrate your return, twinkling with newfound brightness. So you begin to walk back through the painted landscape, feeling the solid ground beneath your feet with each step. Past an old church steeple, the conifers, the old houses, until you return to the very point where you entered the painting. And then imagine stepping back through, returning to standing in front of the painting, seeing the masterpiece in front. Take a deep breath in and feel you've gone on a magical journey within your imagination. Thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams. But it's now time to take all of those empowering changes and the reactivation of powerful new neural networks back with you to the here and now. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, connecting fully into the here and now. As I start to count from 1 to 10, with each number bringing you back to the here and now, activating the neural networks of self-belief, manifestation, and anything else you desire. Starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.